Gentlemen, ladies, how we doing? Sandamtod here, headed to work on a Thursday. And I thought I'd talk for a second because last night I was sitting at home and my sister texted me and was asking me what I wanted for Christmas because it's, fast approaching already. And every year I have the same answer. I don't want anything because the stuff that I do want, she's not going to buy it. Or I already bought it. One of the two. And the thing is this is my quandary or question to y'all. And I suppose this would probably depend on your age range some. As a gamer or a retro collector or a collector or whatever you want to call yourself, do you ask for gaming stuff for Christmas? And if you do ask for it, do the people that you tell listen and actually buy you those things? Because I can talk to my sister, I can talk to her till I'm blue in the face about video game stuff and the things that I really want, and she'll turn around and buy me something completely opposite. I mean, I don't mind if you buy me clothes or whatever. I mean, that's fine. But, I mean, it's like either they don't want to put the effort in to actually go find it, or, and I wouldn't ask for retro things because condition would be something that I would want to see myself, But if you're asking for like a new game that just came out or something that you could order off Amazon, with no problem, and they're just like, nah, you're going to get a lava lamp for Christmas. And it's like, all right, I didn't want one, but thank you. And so every year for like the last 4 or 5 years, I just say I don't want anything. But the problem is since my mom passed away, my sister feels like if she doesn't get me a Christmas gift, then nobody's going to get me any Christmas gifts. And the thing she doesn't understand is I don't really care. Because it's not a big deal to me. When I want things, I go buy them. I'm a big man-child anyway, and hoarder and collector. Anything that I really want, I don't want to wait for it. And so I kind of been waiting, because she might buy Blu-rays or DVDs. So I kind of had a couple of Blu-rays that I wanted that I haven't been asking, or didn't go out and buy, even though I could, because in case she asked, I could say something about it. But all she said was, I need some Christmas ideas for you. What size do you wear? So I automatically assumed she was going to buy me some clothes of some kind, which is fine. But it's just like, that's not really what I want, and I don't need clothes, and I don't want clothes because I'm losing weight, and I'm hopefully not going to, be this size, What the fuck, man? Take that turn a little wider. God damn. I'm sick of the fucking people driving around here, too. Oh, yeah, now get over behind me and don't use your fucking turn signal. So, anyway, I mean, that's my question to you. Do you ask for gaming stuff, and do the people who you ask actually buy you those things? I mean, my mother never bought me gaming stuff. When I was growing up, I've told you about it many times. She didn't want to buy it. She thought it was a waste of money. I mean, that was basically it. She wasn't anti-game, but she wasn't going to spend money on it because it was a waste of money to her. So that's just the way it was, So the only people, my dad didn't buy me games. So the only people that would buy me games were my grandfather. My dad's dad, I'm pretty sure, was the one buying the games, not my grandmother. She'd buy the clothes. So it's just like, I get frustrated with it. And another thing is I just ping pong back and forth about Christmas. And some years I have Christmas spirit, and some years I don't. And this year, I don't have a lot of Christmas spirit. And it's just like, I don't know. There's just something about it that just feels so consumer driven and crappy nowadays, and it's just, you feel obligated to buy people gifts even though they don't want anything. That's what I'm saying. My sister feels like she has to get me a gift because it's Christmas, even though I tell her I don't want anything or need anything. And that's the consumerism that drives me nuts with it. It's not the real thought. Nobody puts any thought behind. I'm not going to say nobody, but most people don't put any thought behind it. They just ask you what you want and go buy it. You know, they don't actually pay attention to you during the course of the year and hear you say, oh, it'd be cool to have that or something like that. And that they just buy you whatever they want, you know. and I don't understand that. I mean, I do understand it for kids, because when I order or whatever I do, when I get stuff for the kids for Christmas, of course you want them to get exactly what they want because they're kids. But when you're adults, you know, it should be, I think more thought should be put into it. And that's the thing. I don't know. And it seems like the times I've done the thoughtful thing and tried to buy the thoughtful gift, it didn't receive the appreciation I thought that it should or would. So it just makes me even more disheartened to try even to put any effort into it. So it just makes it feel more like it's just consumerism, and you know, the circle goes round and round. But that really wasn't my rant on consumerism and Christmas wasn't really my point. A lot of people enjoy just the excess of Christmas and buying people things, and you know, making cookies and cooking big dinners and having holiday parties and shit, and listening to fucking Christmas music nonstop, which I could care less about. And it's just like, I don't know. So I wrote her back. I said, you know, I'm wearing a 4X t-shirt still. You know, I was up to a 5X really, and I'm close to a 3. I'm at a 3 with some stuff, but you're just better off buying a 4. And I didn't even tell her my pants size, because there's no point of her buying me pants, you know. So I have a million baseball caps, because over the years I bought some and she's bought some and stuff. So you see me wear a lot of different hats in different videos. I just thought of Forrest Gump. I've worn lots of hats. But you know, it's just, I don't know. I'm down on it this year for some reason. I wish I wasn't, to a degree, but at the same time, it's just like, let's spend more money on shit we don't need. Well, I do that all the time, but at least I want it. It's not that I need it, but at least it's something I want. So, I don't know how many times, I mean, I've told them, like, you know, oh, I want this game. I remember asking for Resident Evil 4 and for Christmas one year, and they, like, I think they ended up buying me gift card to Vintage Stock, and it was like only for like $20 or something, which was fine. I mean, I'm not asking for the moon, but I mean, I couldn't buy the game for that, you know. So I think I put it toward it and ended up getting it, which was cool. It was awesome, you know. At least that's something, a step in the direction I am more likely to go, you know. And I don't know. It's just, I was just curious if maybe people in your family were gung-ho and really into it too, so they would buy you the games and stuff. Or if you're a parent and you're buying the stuff for your kids, of course you're going to buy stuff for your kids. Or if you're a teenager or whatever and you ask for that stuff for Christmas, do your parents buy it for you if you want it, you know? If you've been good all year, Santa will bring it, you know, that kind of deal. So, Santa never brought me any video games. So, anyway, it's just a quick question. I appreciate your comments down below. I'm not really in a bad mood or anything. I get frustrated because I just don't understand. Why ask somebody what they want and then you tell them what you want and then they just buy whatever the hell they want for you anyway? And you're supposed to be like, wow, thanks, you know, and You know, I can fake a good appreciation just like anybody else, but I'm really like, why'd you buy this? I didn't ask for this. I didn't even want something like this. You know, a shirt, at least you're like, well, it's a shirt. I can wear it, you know, so. Anyways, yeah, Christmas is a few weeks out, so I thought I'd go ahead and do a community question. Plus, I hadn't done a video in a few days, and I'm trying to figure out what the next video I want to do is. So I thought I'd do a little quick community question in the car. And you're welcome to do a response video if you want, talking about maybe some gifts that you did receive, you know, over the years for Christmas when you asked for them, or whether or not your parents or relatives or family and friends would buy you those things if you asked for them through the years. And that'd be cool. I'd like to see that. Some people's parents really support that kind of stuff and get into it with them. Like if I had a kid, I'd be all into games with them, but I don't, you know, and maybe they wouldn't be into games and I would, you know, that'd be a switch. It's hard to believe in today's day and age, though, people don't, you know, play games on some level. Everybody does on some level, even if it's just some app on your phone or whatever, you know. So, even my mom played some Bejeweled game on her phone, and she wasn't a gamer by any means, you know. So, thanks for coming by and checking this out, and happy holidays. I'm not telling people to not get hyped for Christmas. I just am not hyped this year. I mean, there are other years where I have been, but this year I'm not, and I go through phases with it, just like everything else. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, and I'm down on it this year for some reason. So, anyway, I'm dragging this vid out like I normally do, so I'm going to let y'all go, and we'll talk to you later, okay? Thanks for coming by, and we'll see you next vid.